Hey guys, it's Convolva here, and today we're going to talk about 5 simple ways in which you can make trippy vocals for your tracks. Tip 1. The frequency shifter. Other DAWs such as Ableton do come pre-equipped with a frequency shifter by default as a native plugin, but if you're operating something like FL Studio or any other DAW which does not come pre-equipped with it, then you can download this free plugin by Full Bucket and start working on it. So I'm going for a vocal riser here. So let's start by creating a vocal chop such as this. So this plugin does exactly what it says. It shifts the frequency of the sample. So you have range control with this knob, and this knob gives you control over how much of it you want to shift in this range. There's also this LFO section in the plugin, but it's not important for this effect, so we will turn it off like this. Move any one of these knobs to activate it. These two are linked by default, but you can unlink it with this button to create more interesting sounds, but for now we'll leave them linked. So after moving one of these, go over to Tools, Last Tweet, and then create Automation Shape, and create this shape in the timeline, and we are done. So let's hear it. This is just a basic example of what you can achieve with this plugin. You can literally go to town with this plugin and create all kinds of interesting sound design. Tip number 2, the Formant Shift. So Formant is basically how the vocal track shapes the sound. So with a low Formant value, you would have a sound which has more depth to the vocal, and a high value would do the exact opposite of it. So it would sound something like this.
Deeper than the waves, floating like a feather to another day, another day. Beneath the waves, I find another day.
There's a whole lot of stuff that we can discuss about how pitch and Formant sort of work together when creating sounds, and I think it deserves a video of its own. So maybe I'll create another video some other time on this topic. But yeah, I'm using Little Alterboy for automating the Formant knob, but any vocal plugin with this Formant knob should be able to get the similar results. Tip 3. The Little Alterboy monotone effect. So this one is pretty straightforward. For this one, I'm again going to use Little Alterboy, and all I'm going to do is engage this robot mode to get this.
Breathing underwater, deeper than the waves, floating like a feather to another day. Another day, another day. Beneath the waves, I find another day.
Tip 4. The Fruity Granulizer. So this plugin essentially splits your sample into individual pieces or grains, and then it loops them and plays back based on the settings that you put in the plugin. Right click and create an automation shape of the wave spacing. Again, we can go in depth with how this parameter works, but simply put, it controls the speed of the pieces. At 0.5, you're stuck at one piece, which creates a looping sound like this. If you go above it, you get a forward playback up to 3x.
Breathing underwater, deeper than the waves, floating like a feather to another day, another day, another day.
And if you go below, you would get a reverse playback up to 3x. Now the grain spacing is basically the time that it takes for the silence between these pieces. So if I increase the value, you would get this kind of sound. And if I decrease it, they are so close that they start overlapping. And here's how I use it for this vocal. Tip 5. Delay based effect. So this one is pretty straightforward unlike the other ones. You just add a delay 3 unit onto your vocal and remove the tempo sync feature and then automate the time knob and you would get all kinds of wacky sounds. So let's hear it. Wait, you actually watched so far? I'm actually so proud of you that I want to give you a cake, but I can't. So here's a bonus tip. Basically, you remember how we talked about tip 1 and tip 4? Well, alright guys, that was 5 easy tips on how to take your vocal game to the next level. If you have any questions about this, then do let me know. Thanks to all the donations that I received in the past few months and because of which I am able to buy all this cool gear, that's the right word, and improve the quality of the videos a little bit for you guys. So thanks for watching and if you found this helpful then consider hitting the like and subscribe button.